This is TechCrunch.
When we gather round the proverbial fire and exchange our online dating war stories, we're usually talking about the usual suspects: Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, Grindr, and sometimes more niche apps like Lex. But ever since Facebook dating launched in 2019, I'm not sure I have ever heard a tale that began there. I know more people who met in Facebook meme groups than on the actual Facebook dating product. Turns out my anecdotal data may be wrong because people actually do use Facebook dating. Meta shared user metrics for the first time on Monday, revealing that Facebook dating has 21.5 million daily active users across 52 countries. Facebook dating is a feature within Facebook, rather than a standalone app, and Facebook puts its dating product front and center in the main bottom navigation bar on the app. What's most surprising, though, is how Facebook dating seems to be slowly catching on among young people. The platform counts 1.77 million users between the ages of 18 and 29 in the US, which is still not quite up to par with the usual suspects, but it's getting closer. App analytics firm Sensor Tower estimated that as of this summer in the US, Tinder had 7.3 million active users across all age groups, Hinge had 4.4 million, Bumble had 3.6 million, and Grindr had 2.2 million. Facebook has publicly addressed the fact that it struggles to keep Gen Z and young millennials on the platform. Yet, the company said last year that daily conversations on Facebook dating in the 18 to 29 demographic spiked 24%. Facebook dating's best feature is not something it actively does, but rather it's what Facebook dating doesn't do. Unlike Hinge, you don't have to pay to unlock your most desirable matches or buy other premium features that supposedly bring you closer to finding the one. Hinge debuted its Standouts feature in December 2020, which has become symbolic of everything wrong with dating apps. Hinge's algorithm finds the people whom it thinks you will be most interested in, then places them in their own elite tab of the app. The only way to swipe right on these people is to give them a rose, which users get for free once a week, unless you buy more roses for $4 a pop. Even if you buy roses, your maybe possibly future husband will know you used a precious rose on him, which is kind of embarrassing. So, like a true star-crossed lover situation, some users have devised increasingly complex schemes to trick the Hinge algorithm into freeing these people from rose jail. By comparison, Facebook dating's free model looks pretty good. It's not that Mark Zuckerberg is a benevolent Silicon Valley Cupid. Meta is already making bank off of you by relentlessly collecting your data, so it doesn't need you to buy roses. But as users grow more aggrieved with their usual rotation of apps, Facebook dating may not seem so cringe anymore. ClickUp has redesigned its productivity platform and released new AI assistant features as it aims to create a one-stop shop for customers. The company said core parts of this release were possible because of its acquisition of Qatalog, the enterprise search startup that had raised more than $29.5 million from backers like Salesforce Ventures, Atomico, Prototype Capital, Mosaic Ventures, Tiny VC, and Possible Ventures. ClickUp is launching two types of AI agents with its 4.0 release. The first one is an agent that is present in all communication channels. The agent is designed to proactively look for questions people might have asked and try to answer them using knowledge stored within the company and external sources like Google Drive, OneDrive, Figma, and Gmail. The other assistant, called Brain, is a more general-purpose assistant that can generate ideas, perform tasks, like scheduling a meeting based on the availability of teammates, as well as add a comment under a task, or create a new one. It can also access the web and other integrated tools, analyze reports, and create drafts. Just like many other AI assistants, Brain also lives in the sidebar and is accessible anywhere on the ClickUp interface. The Andreessen Horowitz-backed productivity company said the new release is making it easier for users to switch between tasks, docs, and communications. ClickUp 4.0 lets you look at your internal company forum timeline, switch between different communication channels, and look at your tasks through options in the sidebar. ClickUp has been trying to better compete with the likes of Notion, Slack, and Microsoft Teams by providing calendar, communication, and documents, enterprise search, and task tracking under one product. The startup has tried to make its communication have feature parity with the likes of Slack and Teams. It launched AI-powered summaries and internal live video and audio calls called ClickUps last year. Now it is placing a ClickUp button in every channel and also allowing its AI note taker to record these live video calls, transcribe them, and send notes to everyone. The company's calendar tool can now look at your meeting spread and automatically adjust meetings and tasks if you mark a certain task as a priority. ClickUp also displays an internet-style team dashboard where leaders can see various updates from different channels, look at team analytics on work progress, and check who has time off this week. ClickUp CEO Zeb Evans told TechCrunch, 8 years ago, when we started, the vision and the strategy were to replace all of your work software. The strategy to do that was to build a flexible data models platform that can be used essentially for anything, and build primitives of software like a spreadsheet, a table, a document, and a task. In the age of AI, they're needed to an even greater extent because you can't really visualize things in AI within a chat interface. Evans said ClickUp has had great momentum in the last few years and has crossed $300 million in annual recurring revenue. He noted that, with this growth rate, the company plans to go public within 2 years. According to Crunchbase data, ClickUp has raised more than $537 million in funding to date from investors like Andreessen Horowitz, Tiger Global, Kraft Ventures, and Lightspeed. That's it from TechCrunch. For more tech stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.